Now, a new development in Target 12 investigators exclusive, bringing a hero home. The uncle of a former Rhode Island State Rep is among the MIAs named in a lawsuit that we've been tracking for you since last August. Today, a key hearing on the case was aimed at cutting through years of government red tape. Target 12 investigator Walt Buteau with the details you saw first on WPRI.com.
5 requests, 5 denials for the family of one of World War II's first heroes. Today, hopes were high as a federal judge heard arguments for and against a motion that would force the government to recover the remains of several soldiers.
Paperwork, bureaucracy.
Former North Kingstown State Rep John Patterson is surrounded here by the documents he's tracked down over the past 50 years.
He was buried right here.
He's been positive for a long time. His uncle is buried in grave number J720 in the Manila American Cemetery. And he says he used government paperwork to prove it. But it was never enough. Several government entities are named in the lawsuit, including the Defense POW MIA Accounting Agency, charged with recovering and identifying the remains of personnel who are missing in action. Patterson's uncle, Alexander Sandy Nininger, was nicknamed the quiet hero for his demeanor off the battlefield. But he was described as a one-man army when he fought to the death in a 1942 battle in the Philippines, taking out about a dozen enemy soldiers only weeks after the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. Today in San Antonio, after a 2-hour hearing, a federal judge took the case under advisement, but agreed to allow the plaintiffs to put together a detailed protocol for how the remains will be disinterred from the cemetery that will include who will pay for it and how the soldiers will be identified. The DPAA has yet to return our request for comment today. In the past, we were told the agency does not talk about ongoing litigation. With the Target 12 investigators, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.